Hello good day viewers. In this tutorial we are going to find a solution to these two absolute value inequality problems. We have the first one, which is 7 multiplied by the absolute value of x minus 4 minus 1 is greater than 34, and the second one is the absolute value of 2x minus 1 divided by 2 less than or equal to 5. Let's start with the first one. Alright, here is the first one. First of all, we're going to isolate -1 and 7 from the left hand side. Let us take -1 to the right hand side. We have 7 multiplied by the absolute value of x minus 4 greater than 34 plus 1, which is 35. Then we're going to divide both sides by 7. We have the absolute value of x minus 4 greater than 35 divided by 7, which is 5. Now you should remember that an absolute value is a piecewise function. It could be positive or negative. So let us consider it positive, x minus 4 greater than 5, or it can be negative, x minus 4 greater than 5. Therefore, we are going to solve the two inequalities separately. Let me start with the first one. We take -4 to the other side. We have x greater than what? 5 plus 4. And therefore, x is greater than 9. So it means x can take other values greater than 9. Then the other one, if we multiply both sides by negative, we have x minus 4 less than -5. Because if you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, the direction of the inequality will change. So we're going to take this to the other side. We have x less than -5 plus 4. And finally, x is less than -1. What does this imply? It means that x can be greater than 9 and also less than -1. Let us look at it on the number line. Suppose you have a number line here, you have 9 here, and you have -1 here. So when x is greater than 9, it means from here, it looks to the other side. And when x is less than 1, from here, it will look to the other side. So all this will be our solution, and also this one will be our solution, right? So how can we combine it using an interval notation? We can say that x is equal to the set of numbers from -infinity down to -1, right? Union, then from 9 down to positive infinity. And this is just the solution to this problem. Now let us take the second one. We don't need to do anything to both sides rather than to remove the absolute value. So it could be positive or negative, right? So it could be 2x minus 1 divided by 2 less than or equal to 5. And it can also be -2x minus 1 divided by 2 less than or equal to 5. Let us solve the two inequalities separately. Let me start with this one. Multiply both sides by 2 to clear the fraction. You have 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 10, right? Take one negative to the other side. You have 2x less than or equal to 11, because -1 as it crosses over, it becomes positive. 10 plus 1 is 11. Then you can now divide both sides by 2. So we have x less than or equal to 11 divided by 2. And 11 divided by 2 is the same thing as 5.5, right? So we can say 5.5. So now let's solve the other one. If you multiply both sides by negative, you have 2x minus 1 divided by 2 greater or equal to -5. Because I told you the direction of the inequality will change always if you divide or multiply both sides by a negative number. So let us multiply both sides by 2. We have 2x minus 1 greater or equal to -10. Let us take negative 1 to the other side. It becomes positive. So we have 2x greater or equal to negative 10 plus 1, which is negative 9. Then divide both sides by 2. You have x greater or equal to negative 9 divided by 2. Or in decimal, it is negative 4.5. Let us look at it on the number line. If you have a number line like this, 5.5 is greater, so you bring it to the right, 5.5, and you can bring negative 4.5 to the left hand side. It means that from the first one, x is less than or equal to 5.5. So this is 5.5. You know it is going to be a closed cycle because 5.5 is included. Less than, it means all these values to the left. This is x less than or equal to, I can say 11 over 2, right? Then the other one, it says that x is greater or equal to negative 4.5. So a closed cycle again. It will also face this direction. This is x greater or equal to negative 9 divided by 2. So you can see that we have only solution at the center here. So in an interval notation, it is going to be x equal to the set of values from negative 9 divided by 2 down to 11 divided by 2. Inclusive. It means both two solutions are included. But from the previous one, you can see we have this type of parenthesis. This is to indicate that the boundary is not part of the solution. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.